That's tight. Light hands only.
Right? And you know, for the
I mean,
general
why
scope of
not,
the
right?
tournament, it was working
Ooh.
out for him, and it was
Ooh.
really good. So
Ooh.
this was a next
Ooh.
level play.
Ooh.
And in a way, it also warms my
Ooh.
heart because- and in a way, it also warms my heart because way back in the day, going
This
back to,
beat,
like,
wow,
91,
that
when I
took
first
me
played
back
Street Fighter
30
II, I
years.
picked Panda.
That was definitely next level play when my dad found out that you could do this move.
What is up, everybody? This is Justin Wong, and Panda has tasked us to watch a video about a Street Fighter V tournament that just happened, but there's a catch.
It was fellas who don't play fighting games as their main game.
This is the AT&T tournament, the Annihilator tournament that happened with Street Fighter V, and Street Fighter V was one of the games that was chosen.
Do you guys remember when when you guys picked up a fighting game for the first time and you know you don't really know what you're doing, just mashing buttons and stuff like that?
So if you can relate to stuff like this, make sure you guys hit the like, share, subscribe button, turn on the bell's notification, and let's get into the video.
Shout out Rooflemonger. This is his video too as well.
This is Rooflemonger, my friend.
Hello, Rooflemonger.
Perfect! You literally have to, like, actually, like, why can't I actually smash? Can we just go back to 1999 where I can literally just doom, and do crazy combos with my forehead? Because as of right now, this whole frame perfect is annoying.
I have no idea what he's talking about. What frame perfect?
Why can't I button mash? You know, shout out to Noko. I actually was like on his stream, and I was trying to teach him the basics of everything. And I mean, I clearly could tell that he has probably never ever really played a fighting game too much. Everything like that. It's not easy. It's. I mean, fighting games, they're hard. They're not easy. They're not an easy genre of fighting games. So I definitely see his pain. But to be honest, if I played an FPS game, bro, I suck at FPS games. So. I mean, I'm blind as a bat.
Damn, bro. I mean, this guy definitely probably has only seen fighting games like from that perspective, you know, just a casually just pressing buttons and having fun and then never playing it again, you know. One thing he doesn't realize is that Street Fighter V is at literally the last, like its last probably couple months of existence. So of course, the majority of the players, for the most part, are people who played, you know, who stuck with the game, or you know, who have been playing for a while, you know, because you know the matchmaking in our fighting games are kind of boo-boo, not gonna lie, but at the same time, he is a little exaggerating, man. Like frame perfect, like what are you talking about, man? You can technically still mash and win. It's just you're fighting somebody who knows what he's doing, and that's different, you know.
We lost the frame perfectness a decade ago. That's why some of, you know, the fossils in the fighting game community is kind of mad right now. You know what I'm saying?
Good thing he didn't play Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 5 is actually way easier for combos.
So before anything else, do not judge him too harshly. That is the Salt speaking. And we've all
definitely
been there. Before they even really tried, they just saw Street Fighter was up and basically decided right out of the gate, nope, can't do it.
Can't do it.
Most scared of my preference in Street Fighter.
Street
So
Fighter.
now, this caused a great deal of stress.
I
As maybe
mean,
you're pro in
yeah,
whatever,
that's like a clear
FPS
wild
game.
card. It's like throwing
And
Apex
if you're
Legends
around, like, FGC
before Evo
Twitter
lineup.
or-
Definitely,
and if you're
especially
around, like,
compared to
FGC
all
Twitter-
those other games, you can pretty much understand what it is that you got to do. Just Dead by Daylight, you know, it's pretty easy, you know, to get right into it. While obviously fighting games is not really like that, especially if somebody knows what they're doing. Once somebody knows what they're doing, it's a wraps for randoms, you know.
This game is the hardest game I've ever played in my life.
The hardest game? No, don't say that.
Can you go to, like, this game and drop a top player? No shot.
Wait. Guilty of Strife?
Like us players, or us fighting game players, we always say kind of like this, you know, kind of in our own way. Like, oh my god, you're using top tier, Mickey Mouse this. Obviously, when you see somebody who's decent at the game compared to somebody who doesn't know anything, you know, it does have that aura that, oh my god, this is like impossible, you know. But, you know, obviously if he actually got into it, he would find out pretty fast, like, oh wait, you know, there's some bullshit in these games too.
Like, someone pressed 2 buttons and I lost like 60% in that game. Yeah. Okay, Guilty of Strife might be doing something good. It's giving hope to these people.
Some characters carry randoms to wins, bro. Sometimes it happens, man. It happens, especially with how the patching works with some of these games, bro. It happens, bro.
Like characters that either have no motions required or you can just smash a lot. Like specifically, I saw one of the people play Panda and pretty much
Emeru, 100 hand slap. 100 hand slap.
do motions. You just gotta slap a button a lot, right? And
That's tight. Light hands only.
Right? And you know, for the
I
general
mean, why
scope of
not,
the
right?
tournament, it was working
Ooh,
pretty good. So
ooh,
this was an
ooh,
excellent play.
ooh,
And in a way, it also warms my
ooh.
heart because, and in a way, it also warms my heart because way back in the day, going
This
back
beat,
to like
wow,
91,
that
when I
took
first
me
played
back
Street Fighter
30
II, I
years.
picked Honda.
That was definitely next level play when my dad found out that you could do this move. When he bought myself, a 3-year-old self, this game, this indeed was the next level move. That literally took me back decades.
Motions were way too hard for me. I could not.
Motions were hard back in the day.
I want them to be more afraid of blocking. Execution, or sure, yeah. But I mean, like in Street Fighter, execution not so hard. Blocking, however,
Like the
Yes,
only
sir.
360 you're doing in an FPS is the 360 no scope, right? Spinning pile drivers. nonstop.
Roof-Monger's
suppose
hilarious
I
for that. I mean, to be fair, like, shooters are really, like, you know, they take a lot of skill too, like a lot. It takes a lot of skill to, you know, be nasty at shooters, to be honest. But, you know, it's more simple, you know, than fighting games. But I think they're both pretty difficult, honestly.
don't you guys think blocking is the reason why fighting game is hard? Of course, it's I mean, like things like offense combos, those are hard too. But like, if I knew a setup in Guilty Gear, like older Guilty Gear, where Vortex was like a very popular thing, and even if I was like an intermediate player against a beginner player, if they don't block, they will never get to play the game. They have to start by blocking, then they get to play the game.
Another thing is fighting games, you know, on top of the motions being complex for people who do not play fighting games, is they don't teach you how to play fighting games good.
Fighting game tutorials are pretty bad, but even then, even if you had a good tutorial, it's still really hard to teach somebody how to throw a fireball. Because there's a few times where I had like, you know, Metafy lessons where the person couldn't throw a fireball, so I spent like an hour like trying to teach the person over the internet how to throw a fireball, and it was really tough.
I can't imagine trying to learn fighting games, like knowing what you have to learn. Yeah, I'm so glad my parents gave me a fighting game as my childhood toy.
And when you get fed to the wolves online, it's generally not going to instill good feelings.
It doesn't matter.
Is this the only guy we're seeing? Damn, bro.
I'm done. I am so mad. I'm 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 done. I can't do it, bro. I can't. I'm gonna lose it.
He sounds traumatized.
I just want to quit.
Dude, he got the fighting game player route on deck. You lose a tournament match, you go right to Twitter.
But I watch this stuff and I think, man, I get it. As
Of
someone
course,
who teaches,
man. I mean, shit, I was there when I was younger, man. Damn, fighting games bring another demon out of me. Even now with Dragon Ball here and there, like, I mean, it's understandable, man. Like, sometimes it happens, bro. Like, fellas get mad, man. The game gets you tight. It just happens, bro.
Emeru got the strat though.
people how to play fighting games for a living.
Oh, that was cool, PvP.
It's really difficult.
Okay.
And when you don't know,
Okay.
you don't even know. It's so
Yo, PvP. Yo, that was some good stuff.
Like, I guess,
He's
but you
actually
can blame
playing
your
footsies.
teammates, right?
He
In
knows
a fighting game,
to
you only
hop.
get to look inward. The only person
Fireballs.
that lost was you.
He still
And
got
when you
the
lose, you
okay,
don't
okay,
even
V
know
trigger.
why
Is it the
you
same
lost,
dude?
right? Frame data, you learn a bit of Street Fighter. If you know a bit of Street Fighter, it'll help you play Mortal Kombat.
Okay, Shroud know what he doing,
But
though.
to
He
just
kind of anti-airing a
start,
little
that is the
bit.
hardest to learn a bit.
Right, yeah. The lingos. Even lingos are gonna be super weird to explain. Like, what the hell is a DP? Who named DP? I really have to talk to that guy. I don't know. I mean, I like to me, it grown on us, obviously, but it's hard to undo this. It's hard to like explain these things.
Just looking at all this, it is my hope in future.
The Luke zoning. This looked like high level.
Now, granted, you know,
This fella
this
was
is like
zoning
a
up, man.
tournament sort of
Damn,
deal.
this fireball
Not
looks
everyone's investing in
ridiculous,
fighting games or
bro.
learning
What
them
is this?
necessarily. More than
He
just
can make
read a
practice
couple menus
icy.
worth of text.
Yeah,
This
he
is what
look. He
EX
seems.
move means. Now get out of here and you figure it out.
he's an
Figuring out
actual
ways
player.
to teach
He's
people
just actually
how
playing
to
Street
play
Fighter
is
5.
definitely- In a fighter,
This
you can
prize
lose when
looks
you're at
crazy,
beginner level
man.
and not even
Oh,
really know
bro.
why.
I would love to get 2K for 20th place. Oh my god, these fellas are so lucky, bro. Just, I pray Project L. Take us out of the trenches, man. Please, for the one time.
And for Mr. Noko, who we've used a few clips from, he, over the course of the event, has internalized his salt over...
Hold on. Street Fighter is the most rage-inducing game I ever played. Holy F. I'm so mad. How is this so hard? The combos are frame perfect every time and nothing makes sense. How are pros? Like, they are on a different level of gamers. I swear to God. Well, we got some hands, man. We got some hands.
Hey, man, I appreciate the love, bro. He just doesn't know, man. If he played more, he realized there's always a Mickey Mouse in the corner, man, somewhere.
Fighting games are fun.
That said, my friends, I want to leave you with these lovely words.
Fighting games are unbelievably difficult. Anybody that plays fighting games, they're the greatest gamers in all of existence. I don't care what you play.
They're
It
the-
doesn't matter. If you play fighting games and you're good at them, you're just superior to everybody.
You're superior to everybody.
And go out.
You know what? Even though he
play
was
some fighting
getting
games.
tight, at least he didn't even really talk a lot of shit about the game. Like, he was more praising us than, like, you know, he was getting salty, obviously, but, like, he wasn't really, like, bad-mouthing anything, you know, so salute to that fella. I don't know if he got backlash for this kind of stuff, but I hope not, because he really didn't do anything wrong, you know? He's just getting salty, like most of us do when we play fighting games.
Oh my God. Hey, look at the shirt I'm wearing. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Get Good shirt. Bro, the shirt I'm also wearing just says Get Good, bro. What a shirt. I didn't even plan to wear the shirt. You know, like the shirt, I just woke up and I wore the shirt and then I saw a DM saying, hey, Justin from Panda, you got a video to make and blah, blah, blah. And bro, it just knew.
When did you guys learn fighting games? Did anybody learn fighting games recently? How long does it take for an average adult to learn fighting games?
It just takes time. Like, their behavior should hopefully it should be, from a typical person, it should be, this game is tight. It's fun. I like it. I want to get better. And, you know, they lose. They get salty here and there, sure. But at the same time, they're like, nah, I got to get nice. I got to figure out I got to lab this. I got to figure out what I should do in this situation, what I should do there, blah, you know, etc.
I guess, like, in terms of just, like, how to sell me a game if I was a non-fighting game player, like, I would say that tournament didn't do so well. Obviously, if you look at Evo Moment 37, that got people into fighting games, right? So that's like a prime example. If you don't play fighting games, would you have played fighting games? Or do you want those players to maybe give it another shot? Maybe like to play a Project L or a DNF Duel or GBVS where emotions are not a thing.
Make sure you guys like, sub, comment up. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you guys think about this fella's reaction to, to getting washed up a bit? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you guys next video.